Deion Sanders, I'm going to break this down for you. One, black people were not happy with Deion Sanders right now. They're super pissed off because Jackson State is a black school. And he said he would bring it up. You know what I mean? It was his calling to coach here. Listen, the guy coached there. He went 12-0. They're in the championship game. He donated half of his fucking salary annually there for 2 years back to the school for all the shit, you know. So, and they're mad at him for going to a white school like Boulder, Colorado, which I think, if I'm correct, isn't Boulder where the Batman movie shooting was?
Yes, that's exactly where that was. Wow.
Okay.
Good memory.
I thought
threw that
so.
in there.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just because I don't know anything about Boulder, and I remember the name.
That's it. That's the only reason.
I think it was the weirdo.
It's terrible
with the
how
Joker
you have
hair
memory. Yeah.
That. Anyways, so I'm a big Colorado fan now, and you know they haven't been good since like Cordell was there. So it's been like 25 years, and so Deion goes there and he talks to all his players, and he's pretty much telling them, "Hey, you guys suck. This school has sucked for 20 years. They've sucked since you were a kid. They've sucked since your parents were Colorado Buffalo fans. So if you want to jump in the portal is pretty much colleges used to have to be eligible to transfer. Mm-hmm. Now that players are being able to get paid in the NCAA, you can just fucking go." And Deion saying, "Hey, listen, most of you guys, you're not there. First of all, I'm bringing my son to be the new starting quarterback."
He just announces that straight up.
I love it.
My boy's the QB, first off, everybody. The rest of you, get the fuck out.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this kid
He probably
in like
is, right.
2 years had like 76,
I get it.
100 passing yards, 67 touchdowns. And hey, I'm going to be honest with you. If my kid could go to a D1 school because of daddy, I'm fucking bringing you, dude. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you? That's not the worst thing you would do.
No, it would be worse if he sucked.
Yeah,
you know?
If I was a parent and my kid murdered someone, I would fucking hide him too. Wouldn't you, though?
That's what they do,
right?
obviously.
That
just recently just happened.
Were you talking about the alligator? The dude that ate the alligator?
No, with the young guy and that blonde chick, and he like told his parents and then ran off.
Yeah.
Gabby something.
Would you do it?
What? Be the parent
Would you protect your kid?
Probably in some fashion.
Right?
It's just,
Like, hey,
it
man,
just kind of happens. It's so tough. How do you not? You know?
Yeah. So Deion pretty much said, "Get fucked." You know my favorite Deion Sanders story
What's that?
of all time? I want to tell you it. It reminds me of the Improv because I am doing DVE on Friday. DVE asked me to do the morning show to promote my show. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. But like I wanted to do it sooner because I'm sold out. Mm-hmm. So here's the Deion Sanders story. Deion Sanders, back when he was in the draft, right? They did the combine and everything like that. It wasn't very organized. You didn't have meetings with all the teams. They would literally just pull you after doing an event, go, hey, come in this room, let's talk, right? The New York Giants come up to him, they grab him, they pull him in this room. They give him a book the size of a phone book and go, hey, this is the test that we give all of our players. I want you to take a look at it. And Deion goes, excuse me, what pick do you have in the draft? And the Giants go, we're 10th. He goes, I'll be gone way before then. I'll see you guys later. And fucking leaves.
That's awesome.
Knowing he was like a top 5 pick. Well, Deion also told other teams, I don't want to go there. If you draft me, I'm going to go play baseball. He wanted to go to Atlanta. He says, because when he visited Atlanta, it was the first city he was ever at where African Americans were CEOs of businesses, owned their own businesses. The community was there. And he said, I wanted to be there and be a part of that movement for them, which is awesome. So, like, that's what annoys me when people are saying he's a sellout. He's been the most arrogant, cocky, confident player of all time,
Super
right?
flashy.
But guess what? He's always backed it up, and he's always done the right thing, right? He went to Atlanta for that reason. He went to Jackson State for that reason. He took you guys on a bicycle ride with training wheels. He took the wheels off and go, you're on your own now. You know what I mean? Like,
Pretty
you guys
much.
can, because listen, when I think of Jackson State, probably in 10 years, I'll always still think of Deion Sanders.
That's so
So
true.
if you're at a division, whatever division college's school is, and you're between schools, you're still going to go there, right? I think he's great, and honestly, I'm really excited to watch Colorado. I love Deion Sanders. I hated him as a kid because like he kicked our ass in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's the only reason I knew of that.
Right.
You know, I just like, oh, he's just the asshole who kicked us in the Super Bowl.
But he was so good. I mean,
Right,
the guy played in the World Series in a football game in the same week. That's insane.
That's insane.
It's incredible. Like to be that good to play two sports, like, and be able to do it in 1 year. You know, people always talk about how Bo Jackson's the most athletic player of all time. Injuries cut him short, right? But he never ran for 1,000 yards ever. Deion was the best corner of all time. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't physical, but it didn't matter. He wouldn't be physical on purpose because he'd be like, throw the fucking ball. I dare you to throw the ball. I'm going to cut this route. I'm going to intercept it. It was him and Rod Woodson, to me, are the two best corners of all time.
It was so fun having him.
Love him, dude.